shy engine had a very busy day. She was taking a long line of tankers to be filled out. It feels so great to be an engine, sighed Molly, but the tankers were up to no good. Oh, back! Oh, back! Molly began to go slower and slower. She strained, she heaved, and she hauled. And then suddenly, there was a loud burst, and Molly came to a screeching halt. Molly's injector had failed. The water couldn't be stored inside her boiler. I'm stuck, she groaned. The tankers howled with laughter. Soon Mavis had come to her rescue. Never mind, she said sweetly. Failed injectors can happen to anyone. Anyhow, we must pull together to get our trains running on time. Thanks, Mavis, Molly said sweetly. She felt very grateful. When Spencer passed by, he huffed rudely. Fancy a big engine stalling on the main line and needing a common shunter to finish the journey? Working hard or hardly? Molly felt ashamed. When they arrived at Marin, they met up with Stepney. Sorry we're late, wheezed Mavis. Been a slight delay. Never mind, dear, said Stepney cheerfully. You're 5 minutes ahead of me. Up and early, eh? Molly felt just a little better. Soon, Mavis had brought Molly to the works. The workmen began to inspect her boiler, inside and out. The work took a very long time. Molly felt as if she let the whole railway down. Mavis and Harvey took notice. What's the matter, dear? Harvey soothed. I broke down, and on my first job too, sighed Molly. Sir Topham Hatt won't want to keep me after a situation like this. What if I'm not a really useful engine? Mavis was astonished. Don't feel too hard on yourself, she coaxed. I was just like you when I was trapped at the quarry, but thanks to Toby, I learned that I can be both really useful in and out of the quarry. Quite, agreed Harvey. Everyone teased me about my crane. They thought I was useless. But then I showed them how useful my crane is. And since then, I have been the first engine to be called on an emergency situation. Molly perked up hearing this. I might have looked silly, she thought, but I can still be really useful. Harvey and Mavis agreed. Soon the work was done, and Molly puffed out onto the main line. Molly was on her way to Knapford Station. She couldn't wait to get back on the main line and start a new day's work. Suddenly, she saw something and applied her brakes. She found Gordon and Spencer close together on the same line. Gordon looked very cross, but Spencer's face was as red as James's paint. He was steaming with rage and embarrassment. Come on, Spencer, Gordon grunted. Get moving! Not until my brakes have been examined, huffed Spencer. They're already locked on, and I won't get moving. Botheration, snooted Gordon. You're blocking my way, and I'm a guaranteed connection. If you don't get moving, your important passengers will be cross and complain to Sir Topham Hatt. Suddenly, Molly had an idea. I could help Spencer and Gordon at the same time and be really useful. She gently reversed onto Gordon's line and buffered up to Spencer. Excuse me, huffed Spencer, but I can't see what's ahead of me. Molly took no notice, and her wheels began to slip forward. Molly winced as she felt the weight of Spencer behind her tender. Her wheels creaked and her axles ached. She strained and struggled until finally they were moving. Gordon was proud. Well done, Molly, he boomed. You are a credit to the railway. And he blew his whistle loudly. Molly carried on the main line with Spencer in tow. Spencer could do nothing but sulk in disgrace. Just then Molly heard a commotion. People stopped by the crossing to wave. Molly's whistle blew in response. Hello, everyone, she called. Molly was proud. She had never taken passengers before. Soon they arrived at the station. Thomas and Percy were there. They had seen and heard everything. Well done, Molly, they cried. Thank you, Molly, cried the passengers. Now we can have a Molly Jolly Christmas. Sir Topham Hatt strolled up to Spencer. You are a very disobedient engine, Spencer, he boomed. I shall be speaking about you with the Duke and Duchess. Your behavior is unacceptable. Yes, sir, mumbled Spencer. As for you, Molly, you are a credit to the railway. Well done. Molly was so happy she felt her boiler would burst, and it was all thanks to her two new friends, Mavis and Harvey.